Got Jill in here already.
Oh no, I got to
All right, we live. Oh, Jill's already in here?
What's up, Jill?
Hello, people of the internet. I'm alive.
I'm
Don't
trying
worry.
to get it where I can see everybody and still see the chat. There we go.
That's always a tricky one.
This is
Come on,
awful.
YouTube, push the notification. There we go.
I do not like looking at myself. But
What's up, Jill?
Okay. Now we got it. What's up, Jill?
Schweck is back from the swamp.
Hey,
dude, Schweck is a goat tier name, dude. Schweck is a goat tier name.
That's hilarious. You know what's wild about thing? Do y'all know who That Singer Reactions is? You ever watch Nick's channel?
I have seen thumbnail. To be honest, I don't watch many reaction channels.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
he's never seen Shrek.
Bro.
What?
Yeah,
Bro.
watch his channel or not, the news is still shocking.
Wow, yeah, it's shocking.
That is actually kind of surprising, yeah.
Right.
I like how Trav and Cherry's still in the lounge in the BWP.
yeah, I just muted myself.
Trev's like, I'm just gonna.
Hey, Trev, real quick. So since in my box it has Sonic Euphoria, but in the title of the video you have my YouTube channel name. Which account should I be under for the chat? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Mine says my name. Come at me, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, everybody, go to this guy's man's house. I'm kidding. You probably get attacked.
But yeah.
How's everyone doing, man? How's Monday?
I know, right?
Good. I got back from camping.
Oh, yeah.
I got a mental reset. Oh, beautiful.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
I sat by a fire for hours on end, and I went swimming, cooked hot dogs in the fire. That's pretty much
Dude,
it.
that's one thing I never did is made hot dogs in a campfire.
Oh,
what?
Really? Oh,
man.
I've done like
That's
s'mores,
good.
but I've never
You should
done
do that
hot
at least
dogs.
Right
once. Yeah.
We're just making fun of Nick for never seeing Shrek, and you've never.
Yeah, now you're bringing this up.
You never roasted a hot dog.
Does anybody else have anything else they need to reveal here? While we're at this point in time?
No, I'm good.
Nothing I'm willing to admit on stream. No.
Nothing that can be shared in public.
Yeah, true.
Who's all in here? Hannah, Jill, what's up, Sherry? What's up, Sherry?
Got Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, what's up?
It's been a while, Elizabeth.
All right. So one thing I want to talk about. I haven't really been able to catch up with Sherry. So how has your move been?
I'm what you don't see off camera. There's like a bunch of boxes still. Oh, and the living room still got a lot of boxes. My bedroom still kind of not right, but yeah, it's coming along.
I mean, I moved a year ago and I still got a box there.
Today's been pretty good though. Saw the bear. I
saw it. That was really cool.
I see his damage every day. He like raids everybody's trash can. So
but
today I got to see him, and then
but you actually got to see him. Okay.
Yeah, I put a little video of him up.
What kind of bear?
On the panel. It's had quite a few views so far. Everybody wants to look at the black bear, I guess.
The black bear?
You know what you gotta get to do? You gotta get the bear to do the wave. Throw some, some food.
I talked to him, and I even did like the baby talk. You know, I'm like, "Oh, you're a big boy," or whatever. And he like looked at me, and I was like, "You're big," and then he ran off in the woods. So,
it's like, oh no, people!
You saw me.
He was offended.
Yeah.
He's like, you're ruining my social distancing streak.
Yeah.
So those waving bears, those like actor bears, there's like a exhibition of them or whatever, like whatever that's called, like a ground for them, where my fiance is from. So you can drive up there and they just are at the fence grazing, and you wave and they wave back, and
okay, we all gotta have a meet up there.
Yeah, there's nothing else there. There's that and pet plant, and that's it.
It's worth.
Jeremy would just circling and waving.
I am one with the bears. If you didn't know, I'm a bear.
I saw that
aficionado.
Chat. Little cute bear cub clinging to the tree.
Oh, I do see deer every day here too, Elizabeth. Which
Beautiful.
I mean, where I used to live had a lot of wildlife, but I have even more here apparently. So
yeah,
fine.
I'm sure everybody likes the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, like the stream. Yeah. Did y'all ever see that? This is kind of old news now. This is fake news now. But did y'all ever see where that one? It was like in Asia or something. But there was like that bear in like a zoo, and he was like waving, and it was like way too realistic. Like it looked like a person in a suit. Did y'all see that?
I'm not sure I saw that.
No.
It might be where he was talking
Might be
about.
from where Danielle's from. Yeah, it's crazy.
I could have swore it was from Asia, but it was like the controversy. It was like a controversial thing because it looked like a person in a bear suit.
Oh, it could have been.
That could have
Yeah.
been,
Was
yeah.
it like a panda? I'm guessing.
It was like a weird, like those like super skinny bears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like one of those, but it just looked like it had like a real saggy like butt, and it could have been real, but it looked like there was like a part where like somebody might have like it was a suit. And anyways, now it's kind of awkward though because nobody knows about it but me, so we'll move on.
No, we gotta get evidence of this
I was
bear.
gonna say now we gotta look it up.
We need pictures, or it's not real. Like you said, fake news.
And I found, excuse me, I found out too that Chandler Riggs is going to be at the Comic-Con in Roanoke coming February. So I'm really excited about that.
Cool.
How old is he
going to
now?
play Carl on The Walking Dead.
Carl!
But
Sorry.
one reason, well, here's what's funny. I've been wanting to meet him for a while, and I don't want to talk to him about the show, even though I love The Walking Dead. I want to talk to him about 21 Pilots. I saw like old pictures of him wearing 21 Pilots shirts and stuff, and so I'm just wanting to ask him his favorite album, favorite song. So yeah,
I bet you he'll like that question.
I've
yeah,
seen the
it'll be
same thing.
different.
Yeah, because he's probably like he
He's
probably
probably not
gets
used to
questions
that.
about like, hey, how's The Walking Dead? I'm
Yeah.
over that. Like, I'm moving on in my career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How old is he
Well,
now?
he's
Gotta be in his 20s, right?
young 20s, I think. Let me look him up.
It's got to be neat though. Like if people are paying attention enough to know what your hobbies are.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He's 24 now.
Oh wow.
Getting on up there.
Like I just recently was listening to Dan Vask, and I know he's a gamer. So
Jamie, what's
Born
up?
in Atlanta, Georgia, even. I didn't know that.
hello, everybody.
Wait, where's
What's
Dan Vass
everybody?
from? Did you say where Dan? Am I?
It says
Brazil,
Oh, Brazil.
or where is he from? Is he from Brazil?
I don't know. I know. I gotta get
I
more.
believe he is.
Gotta get on the train.
Yeah, I gotta get on the Dan
There's a-
Vass train.
Hey,
I gotta
Eric.
get.
There's
I
a
gotta
lot of
continue the
songs that I
warning
wanna react
train.
to.
Morning.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
warning.
the warning. The warning. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
I
been
got a
meaning-
recommendation from that for like months ago when I was doing Liliac, I think.
Oh yeah.
I remember that one song you were telling us about, Jesse, from the Warning we should check out. I need to get back into I think it was in the chat in Sherry server. Somebody go back in there unless you remember what it is.
Oh
that
man,
we
I
should
only
check
have like
out.
one or two that I usually send, but do yourself the
Okay.
favor. Not only is the band like a treat to react to,
Yeah.
but the like the Warning Army are some of the most exciting fans. Like they're so dedicated and they're so uplifting, and their
That's
Discord is
really-
posted all
that's
the
really
time,
cool.
and yeah, it's really cool, man.
It's awesome to see.
Yeah,
It really
honestly,
is.
like
I definitely check them out.
I've had people. So my channel started out with like hip hop. Funny enough, since I'm a country dude, but it started out. Well, actually, the first song I ever uploaded was country stuff, and then it went to hip hop, and then that kind of became my thing for a minute because I went like on the NF journey. And anyways, after I got through with all that, people just kind of like associated my channel with hip hop. And so with all this new stuff like Poochery and like the AGT stuff, just say the AGT stuff and all these singers and all that, there some people have said that the content has changed a little bit or something, and they think that people have made comments where it was like I changed just for the views or whatever. But really, like the reason that it's so fun to react to that stuff is because the communities and the fan bases of those people, it's so fun, like seeing
Right.
like how
Yep.
excited
Right.
they get over the reaction.
Yeah, like listening to what Putri, Chakra, who else was on that show?
Gabriel.
Like
Yeah.
it's for us, especially for me, it's music I would have never heard of.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never
because
never
Americans
knew
Got
any of those
Talent.
people
I'm
before
like,
AGT.
dude, what? This?
Yeah.
It's just the follow it for views. No, it's not for views. Sure,
They
we
have-
get views, but
They have. It's like
who
you were saying. They
behind
have.
it?
Yeah, like they have such loyal and dedicated fan bases. It's pretty cool to see, and they're so supportive. Like if you do a reaction to that person, they're super supportive of your channel for checking them out and supporting them by reacting to them.
Yeah, they are. I think what I'm gonna start doing with my channel is like whenever I hit some of those like super dedicated fan bases, just because how cool they are and like how supportive they are, I'm probably gonna go like on like a rabbit hole of that artist, like the Warning right now. Like I just started the Warning, and that fan base is so cool, and they were so positive and everything in the comments. I'm just gonna do like a whole like rabbit hole of the Warning.
Yeah,
I
try to
gotta
do,
get
like,
on that.
I try to do like one a
don't
week
them too.
for like, you know, a few of the artists. It's like, and the thing is, man, it's not a. We all know this. Like, I feel like I don't have to convince you guys. It's not about the money, but the
Yeah.
artists that support us back,
Yeah.
I'll for sure come back every week, man. And it's not because they get paid; it's because it's mutual support, right? Like,
right. When you get a
That's
shared
happened.
revenue on your video, it's like,
bring it.
See, that's something, okay, that brings me a good time to mention 80s Eric. I met him through just like general chat, like comments under 21 Pilots reactions and such. And anyways, he sent me a link to one of his songs that he does. And of course, he didn't give me any hard time. I was able to do the monetization on it and everything, but I would love for y'all to check out his song.
Yeah, please.
Really good.
Yeah, send it my way for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just gonna step up for a moment, boys. Just have a bite of pizza. I'll be.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Enjoy your own food.
Mm-hmm. No rush,
Yeah,
no rush.
really good. I'll have to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll check out for sure some of his music. And yeah, that is true, Joel. That's like Aurora and Angelina Jordan. That's like another two. There's so many, like, I think I'm just gonna like I said, I'm literally just gonna like grind out like all the videos I can on that artist, and like just kind of like
that's pretty much what I've been doing with Gabriel Enrique right now. Like I don't have like over 12 videos of him already. And, like I went on his YouTube channel, and like he has an insane number of covers to like go through, but they're all really popular, and like just because of his fan base, I've been putting him, Putri, and Chakra like on rotation basically, because all three of them have amazing covers, and Putri has a lot of originals too. I haven't really checked out many for original songs, so I want to get into some of those too.
Yeah, I think that like honestly, like I think that is like another reason why you have seen so much growth like here lately, because you've like really like the way you've grinded the videos out of the artists that people, let's see, how do I phrase this without it being confusing? Whenever you hit those the fan bases and communities that's like so big and supportive of you, you have like kind of like stayed like you're like completing their discography, kind of like a thank you or something. And I think that they respect you and appreciate you like continuing on the artists that they enjoy. And I think that makes them like it's kind of like
you might be right about that.
It's literally like the NF journey with me. Like you're literally having the same like
you're having a journey through their whole
know. Like that's literally how it was for me. Like when I first started, like I just hit this train and it was like Tom McDonald and NF, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna think like I genuinely like the Hangover Gang, and I love all that. So I was like, I want to keep doing all these and like kind of keep everybody happy, and you know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to thank them for the support, and it actually really helped for the growth.
Oh no, I think you're right, because I mean, especially with Gabriel and Putri, like that's when I did Dimash, that's when it started, and then when I did
how do you wait, let's see. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that does, but
that's okay. Oh, that's a good better Jessica comment. Yeah, like when I first did Dimash SOS, that's when it kind of started. But then when I saw the AGT stuff with Putri and Gabriel, that's when everything just like skyrocketed and took off. But I mean, I'm not kidding when I still say it's crazy for me to see like what happened to it. Like it's still hard for me to believe how it started out and where it went so quickly.
Right. And honestly, in my opinion, they have so much. When I say raw talent, I mean they don't use most modern day music. They use a lot of auto tunes, and
you don't hear that with
like
Putri and
back
Gabriel.
like when I listen to music. I still obviously listen to music, but I grew up around 80s, 90s, early 2000s. And then that's where it kind of started coming in with the auto tunes. I'm not saying they're terrible, but to hear someone sing without it and they're pitch perfect, that's amazing.
Well, especially live. That's
live.
That's what blows my mind. Like between
what's awesome about those.
Between Aurora, Gabriel, and Putri, like just those three, but also Dimash, like it's insane how
I mean,
good they
that's-
sound live.
That's how I feel about Tyler Joseph. He sounds better live, in my opinion, than he does on his albums. And I bet all of them will agree with me that's heard him live. But
Right.
yeah, he's.
That's the thing. Like once you, it's like Jeremy was saying. Like once you discover that talent, in a way, you're like, where did this person come from? I never would have found them if it wasn't for this program AGT. But also just random artists you find, you're like, where has this person been for all the, they've been around for 5 or 10 years. I'm like, how did I never hear about them?
Yep.
But then once you discover, you're like, man, I have like now I want to go down a rabbit hole because you're amazing. The level of talent you have is crazy. I didn't know somebody like you even existed. Like with Gabriel, first time I ever heard him hit a whistle note, I was like, what did I just? What? Like how? Like I know.
I remember when we did that with like Dimash. We were like, dude, the guy's an alien. There's no way he can hit, there's no way he can hit that high of a note.
What's the thing? Like Dimash can go lower because he can do he can do vocal fry all the way to whistle. But I kind of wonder, like that with the whistle notes that Gabriel can hit. I wonder if those are actually higher than what Dimash can do. I don't know. I've never heard.
I'm not like a vocal expert. I don't know the whole vocal range, but regardless, to me, I'm like, that's normally a guy can't hit that high.
Yeah,
like,
no, I agree.
Didn't Dimash hit like I remember when I first started?
No,
it was
Dimash
like
hit
D5, D8, D something.
Yeah, something crazy.
It's basically it's like a I think it's like a no, not dog whistle, but it's such a high note. It just sounds like a whistle, and it's like what?
Well, it's like Trev said in the reaction that we did to Gabriel. It's like all the dogs come running to your door because of the note he hit. I was like, yeah, that's kind of what you think of because it's like, how did a guy hit a note that high? How's that even like physically possible? But
it's vocal training. That's what it is. It's like when you think about people that do, I guess, vocal fry and stuff, they vocally train their voice not to hurt themselves. Because if you hit a high note, you got to train for that. You just can't. You're gonna hit your note. You're gonna voice strain.
Yeah.
No, that's something I've yet to hear with Dimash, but I've not. I mean, I've listened to a few songs, but I've never heard his vocal fry.
I don't even think I heard that.
If you haven't checked out Stranger, that's the first song I ever heard him do the vocal fry, and it's when he does that super.
I mean, now when I hear
low
vocal fry, I think of
like somebody.
It's not because it's not
frying their voice.
Yeah, because it's not growling. There's like There's I don't know how to explain if there's a difference. Like you hear how low his voice, almost like a subwoofer. Like his voice almost sounds like a subwoofer. That's the best way I can
put that on a subwoofer. You makes a subwoofer even. That's how you test your subwoofers.
Jesse said, ask him the Dimash thing when he gets back. I know he'll know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That works.
Gabriel got eliminated from AGT.
Yeah, I saw. I almost couldn't believe that when I saw.
Who's so sad?
Who's in AGT right now?
I think it's just Petrie. She's the only one left out of Gabriel.
Because I know Chakra.
Chakra and Roland got eliminated, but now Gabriel's out, so now it's just down to Petrie.
Yeah.
So
which honestly, if it had been Petrie and Gabriel, I'll be honest, that's a hard choice to make. How do you choose between those two people with that level?
I gotta go with Petrie.
Honestly, the fact that she could play instruments, I think that does give her an advantage.
And that she's like blind and has like all that extra, like for me, that just gives me like in my heart, I'm like,
right. When you hear someone who's blind and plays music, this is where I get the analogy of where you feel the music. Right? As a reactor, I'm a person who's just like, people are like, why are your eyes closed halfway through the song? I'm like, I feel the music. I can't help it. Just you feel it.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but that's
a good point.
And that's how an artist would probably feel to play a piano because it is a stringed instrument, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, and I will say, like, that's something you can see about Petrie. You can see how passionately she plays and sings.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's why I've been liking these artists, these handful of artists. You see the passion behind their. They're very humble.
That's actually what I felt a lot with Gabriel. He just felt very passionate with his singing, and stuff, which I mean, I probably would have picked Petrie too, but it would have been really hard. I did like him a lot, but and he hits that range that Dimash hits, which is so rare.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did talk about his elimination. I did a reaction to him like the next day after he got eliminated. But
yeah, somebody,
but yeah,
a
I
few
talked
people
about
said in the comments
it
he's no longer in the show.
because
It's like, oh.
I figured just go ahead and address the elephant in the room.
I mean, it is a
Yeah.
competition after all.
It
and
is.
I was like,
Yeah.
I know there's so much good talent this year in singing category, but not
Dude,
everybody's gonna make it,
AGT was
sadly.
so stacked this year.
It
Oh,
was.
it
It was
Like,
crazy
bro.
good. There were so many good artists that
Did
came out of it.
y'all see Elfie? What's his name?
I
Elfie
haven't
something,
seen him
that
actually.
kid?
I saw you post a reaction to his
Yeah,
performance
yeah,
on
I
your
did.
channel.
I reacted to him. He reminds me of a young Sam Tompkins. Not gonna lie,
Really?
a little bit.
Dude, Sam Tompkins is busting, bro. That dude's voice is busting.
It's crazy good.
I've only done one of his. I need to do more.
Dude.
Good.
I've been
artist
meaning
right
I've been
there.
meaning to put him on my channel along with Chinchilla.
And I'm so happy
actually.
because I found him through Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you know, I don't know where Sonic Euphoria is down there, Scott. I don't know. He's up here, down there.
I'm up above you on
somewhere.
my screen at least.
He actually introduced
Yeah.
me a lot of these artists. So yeah, it was really awesome to hear him. Because
Yeah.
Glad you liked him.
that true talent, that pure talent coming out of those artists, it's like you don't
Yeah.
really see that.
Dude, like that Sam Tompkins Lose It All, dude, that's like one of the best songs like ever.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's so well written, so well sung. Like
Well, and like it's live, and like there's something about the acoustics of the room he's in that are like
Mhm.
perfect for his voice and that piano to complement each other. It's just like it's perfect. I don't know
Yeah.
who found that place, but
probably him.
it might have been him.
Any of
Yeah.
y'all
Like, oh, I
reacted?
gotta do acoustic test. You know? Oh, okay, good.
Have any of you reacted? I don't think you have, or I probably would have seen it. Tyler Joseph did a cover of Switchfoot. Really,
oh,
really.
I
No, I
seen
haven't.
that, dude.
I saw that on your channel.
Dude,
I
I
did-
love Switchfoot too.
not
Like if,
edited it yet,
I remember
but
that band.
Switch vote.
Yeah, I really liked it a lot. It's so good.
yeah, I have to check it
From
out.
what I understand, Switchfoot, I guess, is kind of like an alternative Christian band.
Yeah.
They are. When
Like-
I was on like my super Christian music vibes, like when I was younger, like actually one of the first videos I ever uploaded was a Switchfoot cover.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he said. He listened to a lot of them when he was younger.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that to me,
Yeah.
like they were like one of the best. Like they were like no offense to Christian music or nothing, but a lot of it can be like cheesy, and they were like one of the first.
it can
that-
be.
Yeah,
it's just the truth. It's the
Yeah,
truth.
and they were one of
to
the
be
first
honest.
bands that were like
Oh, this
Christian,
is a
but
little
no-
different.
Yeah, it wasn't cheesy.
Yeah.
So-
It's like Skillet.
Yeah, I was
when
just gonna say,
first listened
yeah.
to them, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, this band's a Christian band? And then I
I-
start really listening to their lyrics and the meaning. It's like, oh, wait a minute.
I think I either heard them I don't know if I heard them on the radio or YouTube, but honestly,
Mhm.
for the longest time, I didn't know they were a Christian-based rock band.
Yep.
I didn't, and I don't think it was until I started reading some of the lyrics of their songs, I'm like, oh, this is interesting, and I wasn't expecting that. But I love their songs, I love their sound, like I love everything
Mhm.
about them. So it's really cool
Yeah.
to discover a band like that.
Yeah.
And Hannah's really got me on Azariah.
Yeah, she does. I'm definitely gonna do more of his stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's a good artist.
Yeah.
He's a good artist.
Every
I'm
time I
glad-
sit down and do reactions, I got to do some of him. I can't help it.
And you notice if we probably didn't do reactions, we wouldn't find these artists.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
I found so many artists between
Mhm.
between the three of you. That's why Jeremy, you were saying the artists that you discovered through me my request, and the same with Sherry and Trev. Like I like sharing music and artists because you all have helped me discover them. So
Mhm.
I found most all the ones, that I've done. I've found them all like basically through watching reactions. So
that too. Yeah.
Yep.
I watched. They all know. I've
So
watched-
here,
for
if
years.
you want good music, watch
Mhm.
reactors. There you go.
Yeah.
There's
You
a lot
want to
of
get
truth-
opinions on
there's a
that?
lot
I
of
don't
truth
know
on
about
that.
this band, Check out reactors. There you go.
Yeah. Really,
I mean,
like
that's-
if you think
oh,
about
go
it,
ahead.
reactors are kind of like music promoters.
Yeah,
that's
in a
like-
way.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Free-
And
basically
honestly, I will
free.
promote
Until
talent.
you ask
you
the
know?
record label.
Yeah.
Then they're like, "Hey, they're stealing from us." I don't know.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I get it. They're protecting their investment essentially, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're promoting them. I mean,
yeah,
like,
but
I mean, it is free marketing and publicity. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to.
I mean,
honestly,
I'll
this is
say-
what I think that every video ever for a reaction channel should be shared monetization. Is what I think.
Yeah,
Like I don't
I
think it should be
that'd
full
fair.
blown monetization for the YouTuber, and I don't think it should be like full blown copyrighted because like there's people like with the multiple categories or genres I have on my channel. Like one person might like Pootry, but then they'll listen to Sleep Token, like just if they like me, you know.
That's
yeah,
a good
if they like you, they might go to the other bands you're promoting. I think I had a comment about somebody. Oh, this person's really good, but not as good as their favorite artist or something. I can't remember exactly the comment, but
well,
it's like you introduce to your community other artists.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, I literally just did a reaction to Azariah 4 Moods, and one of the first comments I got was a woman from Canada, and like Hannah sent me a DM saying, you know, thank you for sharing and reacting to his music, because the woman actually said, this is really interesting and intriguing, like very different, like what genres this fall under. Thank you for introducing us to this artist. And I was like, that's really cool to see somebody actually appreciate a new artist they've never heard of before.
Right.
Yeah, and
I mean, I get it if some don't want to share, you know, don't want to allow monetization. It's just when they full out block you. That's what.
I mean, what?
I've had 3 completely.
I know a company.
One was Metallica. One was who was that one that I did, Scott? I can't even think of their name now.
What kind of music was it?
I did the one on Conan. Redid
Disturbed. The Sound of Silence. Yeah.
Their original got blocked.
You said their video got blocked, but you could do the live. Yeah.
And then I had Metallica was blocked, and I didn't even have the video. It was just the sound. They blocked me, and then I actually had an old 21 Pilots one, but it was from one of the unreleased albums. So.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's one thing I've been learning, kind of trial by fire, is like which ones get blocked, which ones don't. But there's so many to keep up with. It's like, is there any way to know in advance what is going to get blocked?
Honestly, it's funny. Recently, I haven't been blocked in a while.
Yeah, blocked every day.
Yeah, I get blocked. Every video gets blocked.
I mean, of course, I'm not. There's some artists I'm not. Of course, I use the whole copyright claim. You know, I blur it, whatever. So maybe that's probably why.
But, it helps, yeah. So like SME.
As far as I was just gonna say that.
Won't let you. UMG, the videos got to be transparent.
Yeah.
Sony, like all the big ones, they got to be transparent.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, man, like you get like Warner's not too bad every once in a while. Lots of the independents, obviously.
And these are the ones I've seen that get blocked that I have to blur to the copyright watermark. All YouTube will tell me is that it can't be monetized, and like some of my viewers won't be able to watch it. And when I hover over that or click on it, it says like 4 or 5% of my audience won't be able to watch it. So it's probably
that's sad. But
I had that with a Peter McCollin one I did where it just said like some countries can't view it. But,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's why like you kind of got to balance the workflow part, right?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, like I was telling someone the other day, like what I think was like my best reaction got 130 views.
That's actually I was just thinking about that the other day. Like the same thing. When I've asked Trev and Jeremy and Sherry about theirs, like, yeah, I thought that was one of my best reactions, and then they get the views they do. I thought that was a terrible one, and they get a lot of views on it.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, like James Blunt, Monsters. It personally related to me, and I thought that was one of my worst reactions because I barely said anything. I literally didn't say much.
You didn't have to though. Your face.
And it was just like 10K people or whatever it's up to now. I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, that's like your reaction, your raw emotional reaction said everything. So
well, I don't know about you guys, but like when I first started watching reactions, like it was during like, you know, lockdown, we're all at home, and I just wanted like a voice, like someone just feeling the same things I was feeling.
Yeah, it's kind of you go into a reactor's channel and you kind of connect with them if you like the music, and it's like, oh, there's more people that like this artist. Let's go.
Yeah. And you find people that like, you know, vibe with the same stuff. Like, you know, I first started watching the rap stuff. The reactions got me into it because I was like, oh, I didn't know that all these like metaphors were happening, all these double entendres, triple entendres. So then you find the like artists that you like, or the reactors you relate with, and the artists you like, and et cetera, and then obviously all of a sudden we're here. But
yeah, it's kind of like even with like video games. Like I used to watch like all the PewDiePies and the like all them back in the day.
Yeah.
And like, dude, it was so fun watching them play through a game. And like there's so many people that do that, but then like I was like, dude, I gotta watch my boy PewDiePie play that. He's reserved for that game. You know what I mean? Like
He's reserved for that one.
Yeah, it's like certain people and their personality just you can relate to it better. They're more entertaining or they're more laid back.
Yeah, it almost like becomes like they're kind of like your friend or something, you know? And that's like when NF dropped his new album, like everybody was like, I'm waiting on you to listen to this album and stuff like that. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. But like it's just cool. Like it's cool like people like become your friend along the way. And it's that's what's so cool about, like, I think as like a reactor, you not only got to enjoy music, but you got to enjoy like interacting with the community, because that's like the primary point of it. You know what I mean? Just building being like a friend to people. That's what my goal is. Like I'm not a genius. Yes, I can play music, but I'm not a genius that can break it down or like lyrics. Like I'm trying to get better with the lyric thing, but for me, I just want to be a friend that's like, you had a bad day and you want to listen to music, or you want to like see somebody joke around or something, you come to my channel and we'll listen to music together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
just somewhere safe to go, right?
Yeah. That's like my goal, and that's kind of like I think it goes hand in hand with like my southern accent, because like people comment on the southern accent.
Hospitality, you know, they expect it now.
Yeah,
but like there's something about your voice, man. Like even when like you're talking about serious things, like I find it engaging, and like it just because like I don't hear your accent often, and I love it. So like I don't know, like it's another angle, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take any angle I can get.
I think what's cool is like, and I don't know if you guys feel this or not, but like if I wanted to go to a concert somewhere, for sure I could find someone I knew there, or like someone from the comments or like whatever, right? Like anywhere, just what it feels like. Like if I want to go into the States, if I want to go into Europe, like someone would be there.
Yeah. At least one person will be there.
At least one person.
One person.
Yeah.
You got friends everywhere, right? Like it's so cool.
Yeah, that is kind of the interesting thing about it. Like you go out, if you see if your community says, "Hey, I seen you on the YouTube," it's like, what? I've never had that experience yet. But I mean, one day
never know.
It's gonna happen.
It might happen.
Like, what? You see my channel, run away, because I'm like a huge introvert, right? But you know, it's kind of breaking me out of that shell with music.
Yeah.
See, I'm a huge extrovert. Like I can't sleep at night unless I'm like around people during the week and this and that. But this has been really like forcefully introverting, I guess. Because if I spend time outside, that's time of not filming, not editing, not making thumbnails, etc.
Yeah.
So it's like now it took me a long time, but I'm getting more and more comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
But then it's like same thing. I can go to the community and now I have people everywhere.
Right. Yeah. You got a whole community.
That's what's cool about doing like the live reactions, like when you like record your reactions and everything.
You're actually interacting.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like for me, used to when I first started, I probably done like 150 videos like by myself, and it was fun. But then like once I started streaming, I was like, dude, this is like way better because it's like live interaction. And so I started getting into that more. And now like the best thing ever is to like mix the two, like record while I'm streaming, and then it kills two birds with one stone as far as efficiency goes. But then it's also I'm having fun like talking to these people while also going out to a bigger community, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
but even sometimes I just like I'm sorting my thoughts out and I just want someone to bounce ideas off of. Like, does this make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Are you feeling what I'm feeling right now? Like,
yeah, we're all feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When I first started my channel, my buddy Kev, who's like a producer and like a fantastic musician, he had just moved in with me. So every day I was like, hey man, come do a video, right? And so I kind of had like a crutch. But then when he moved out, it was like, oh no, now I really have to do it by myself. Because like, you know, the first one of the day with a buddy is fun, you ease into it, and then after that you just do whatever. But yeah, it was a trip, man. Going to just like full by myself was like weird.
Yeah, like I didn't really have to do it by myself. I mean, Trev kind of sneered me into it. Yeah, like, hey, you should do it because you watch my. So I streamed on Twitch for 7 years.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, well,
but the thing is, I had that kind of YouTuber mentality of talking and no dead air. So I would just talk and talk
Yeah.
and talk and talk, and I still do. But YouTube is kind of like, honestly, over the weekend I've been thinking about this. Like YouTube's like changed my life in the aspect of, I know I could probably hit 100K eventually. It's not if, it's when, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be like cocky about it or anything, but it's just I'm being consistent, growing, and working hard towards it. And compared to streaming, gaming is fun. I'm gonna be a diehard gamer probably the rest of my life, but it's kind of saturated. And yeah, you can show your personality, but it's harder to gain a foot in the door unless you're playing like, oh, I'm gonna be a Minecraft streamer. I'm gonna be this one type of streamer or whatever. And honestly, like streaming reactions is a lot fun because you get to interact with your community.
Yeah.
And streaming in general, out of the 7 years, I would say it's a lot about your community.
I'm looking forward to being able to stream. I just got to learn how to do it. I don't know how to do it yet. Got to figure it out.
It took me forever, bro.
Trust me, it takes everybody forever. I could sit there and be like, okay, this is how you do OBS. I'll do it as quick as I can, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not good at explaining. Just I try.
Well, it's just interesting because OBS has their own button for streaming, but then YouTube has a button. You go to create on YouTube, and it says start streaming. So I'm like, can I do one or the other?
You can actually, I think in
like which one
YouTube, you can have it auto accept when you hit the live button, so you don't have to hit live. So you got that little feature. They need to make streaming better on YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
OBS is just like I'm familiar with it. Like it's how I film my videos. I know how to pull up the screen share. I know how to make it like darker. I know how to change the volume, all this stuff. So I can stream from there with the chat and the overlays and everything. The YouTube function itself is basically just like using like a Google Meet through YouTube. Like it's just like your webcam and your microphone. Like I don't think you can screen share. If you can, I don't think you can use audio. You don't record it directly to your hard drive either, like you would with OBS. You can like pick where you export it and how you export it, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
Well,
if you use any filters on your camera,
OBS, I guess I would have to like set up my cam, turn my laptop where y'all can see what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Well, once it's set up, then it's done, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
that's past that little
hurdle.
hurdle.
Say about OBS. Yeah, once you have the settings done, it's ready to go.
Dude, I haven't messed with anything with my OBS since I started.
Trav's like, click live.
Same here, pretty much.
Same thumbnail, same like everything. But yeah, I want to. That's one of my goals. Is like I want to get better at streaming because like I said, I really enjoy the live interaction. So I know like I'm very inconsistent with my stream schedules and everything, but I'd like to get like a consistent stream schedule and like.
Yeah, and it feels good when you get that consistency down. You're like, okay, I gotta go live at 7 p.m. every night or whatever. And you get there, you're like, everybody shows up, everybody's already waiting. It's like that. Having that community behind that makes it worth it. Yeah, every day, and that's
y'all gotta get into the warning. Y'all gotta get into the warning.
I'm probably gonna do it. I got another reaction recorded for tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna get on that train because. Yeah, I've been recommended a while ago, and I kind of forgot about it because you get into a rabbit hole, then it's another rabbit hole, then it's another. You just go everywhere.
I've seen so many reactions Jesse's done that you've done on your channel for the warning. Trev did his first one. I remember being in that in the voice chat with I think it was Trev, me, you, Jesse. I think Sherry was in there too, and you mentioned the warning. Like I said, I just can't remember what specific song you mentioned. So it's like 3 different times I've kind of seen the warning pop up. I'm like, that's a trend. There's something there. Like,
yeah.
The universe telling you gotta react to it.
Basically, yeah.
Well, and like I joined their Patreon, and then that puts you in like the Patreon Discord server. And I'm not kidding you, man. I'll get in like an hour, I'll get like 600 views from the Discord because they share everyone's reactions in there.
Wow.
Oh wow,
that's like cool. Trev, yours was in there before I even saw it in my notifications. Like it was crazy.
Oh
wow.
That's awesome. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah.
That is cool.
What's that?
The warning, they're like that. There's the warning army, that's like their fan base, and they're just like super supportive of the reaction community. So there's like a spot in the warnings Discord, like their Patreon Discord, and it's just for everyone to drop the warning reactions, and I get like 600 views from it. Like it's wild.
That's
Trev,
awesome.
I thought your video did really good actually.
Yeah, my video did really good. It's at 6.2K right now, and it's
yeah,
got about 1,000 views a day.
Midnight.
Yeah, I uploaded that at midnight.
Man,
too.
I was like, Trev, you gotta do it in the morning, man.
yeah,
Midnight's-
Normally, my normal upload time is 7 a.m. Eastern. But
It's like, I gotta get this out
yeah,
already.
I was wanting to go ahead and get that one out, so I just uploaded
No, I
it,
feel that. I feel that.
But yeah, I want to definitely do more warning. Like I said, I think honestly what I'm gonna do, and I'll probably start with the warning since we're already on that train. But I want to start like with just going down these rabbit holes and like really like
It's
like,
really fun.
The
yeah,
journey. It's awesome.
yeah.
You
like
get to know the artists and the fan bases, and you
Yeah.
see different faces too, right? Like,
yeah.
Yep. True.
we started this thing Elizabeth's talking about right now. It's called You've Been Warned. So my buddy Casey, Cheesy XYZ, he reacted to the warning, and then he nominated another reactor, and then that reactor reacted and then nominated me. And then I reacted and nominated someone else, and then she reacted. She's going to nominate someone else. And then we don't tell you, like, if you're nominated, you don't find out until your comment section is flooded with "You've been warned by BEL."
Right.
I got like 200 comments. I'm like, I
wow.
just finished uploading like 3 videos, and I'm like, I can't find any. Like, what are you guys doing?
You have been
I still
warned.
need to check them out.
But
Yeah.
it's so much fun. Like, just like, I don't know, man. What a
Right.
blast.
That's these communities.
Yeah, I
man.
really wanted
Awesome.
to figure out live stream. You know, I was all excited, uploaded OBS, but with one monitor, all I get is a picture within a picture within a picture, and I can't
Once
do
you
it.
minimize that,
Do
it
it-
goes away.
Yeah, you can minimize it.
Yeah, then it goes away.
And then you could probably pull, if you have a phone or something, you could pull your chat up.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that stuff out too.
The
so.
community thing's too cool too. Like, there's a couple communities I frequent, and like on Thursday, the one girl that I'm thinking about, she'll do like meal prep. So she brings us in the kitchen with her, and we just visit. She's cooking away, and she's got her iPad so she can read the chat, and she got a laptop with the camera on it, and it's just like a day to hang out, or like an hour to hang out.
Chill out, talk
Yeah.
to people. Yeah, get to
Yeah,
know
it'd be
people.
like it replaces the old like coffee date almost, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's one cool
I like-
thing about exploring the communities. Like you get more immersed in them. Like when you go down the rabbit hole, you get more
Yep.
immersed in the community.
Mhm.
Like I was on the fence. I literally was on the fence about a month ago because a lot of things were going down, especially with my tooth. But I was like, oh, man, I don't know if I want to do reactions. But then I stopped for I did a few for the last couple months or so. I only did like nothing really for reactions, and I was like, man, I miss reactions. I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, and now after this reset, going camping and stuff, it's just I want to get right back at it. Like if I had the energy, I'd probably put out 2 videos a day. It'd be a lot of fun to do that. Pump out all these reactions.
Kind of come back renewed with vigor.
That's what
Yeah,
I
and
need.
like-
A yearly, as the gamers call it, touch grass trip.
Yeah,
To plant your feet every once in a while.
Plant my feet once in a while, right? Yeah.
How many subs you got?
Me?
Yeah, Jeremy?
Almost 6K. Right
Nice,
on that
okay.
edge.
So like, I feel confident saying this to everyone, man. Like, you'll never fuck up as many times as I have. Like, I promise you. I promise you. And when it comes to energy and feeling like you're ready to do videos or not ready to do videos, like that will come and go. And it will come and go sometimes even in the day. Like, you know, I like in my own experience, I went from posting between 5 and 8 videos 4 or 5 times a week to 2 or 3 videos a week. And like, I was really self-conscious about that. But like every time I reach out to my audience, they're always on board for like, take time, like do what you got to do. And I think it's just like for me, again, I got to stop worrying about so much, and I just got to take the time, do the thing, and then get back to what you're talking about, like center, right?
Right. Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's always it's nice to get a mental reset to get back on YouTube grind essentially again and do all the videos you want to do. It's just like listening to artists again. It's like taking that little time off I took. I was still uploading a little consistent, but not as much. And now I'm just like, I want to upload. I just want to upload. I want to make more videos. I'm ready, recharged and ready to go. And then hear them comments that just thank you for reacting to the artists I like, or, oh, I like your reaction. You know, there's so many comments and so much positive feedback.
And
there's one comment like, your face, you talk too much, you pause too much. Of course, you get those comments all the time, but
yeah,
whatever. Move on.
Yeah,
Well,
like
with editing, I don't pause at all, which makes it easy. Just
Mhm.
play it out, and I talk about it after.
I thought it was interesting. I got some of those comments you were just talking about, Jeremy, on my Dimash SOS video.
Oh,
And
man.
somebody was talking about like I either talk too much or I pause too much or I heard my keyboard. And somebody said that I was focusing on the set and not about his voice. And somebody literally responded below it, you can talk about whatever you want, it's your channel.
That's a reaction channel, man.
I was
I
like,
just
hey,
want to
there
be
you
like,
go.
I can't wait to go see your channel and how perfect it is.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, when I first started, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like the nicest dude ever in my own mind. Of course, that's self-proclaimed. But there was some guys talking trash to me when I first started, and it for some reason it made me so aggravated. And like, dude, like I swear, once I started getting like a bunch of subs, I would literally pin their comment and say go after them, and everybody would just start
what a
roasting them.
shame.
Yeah, like they just started roasting them.
Try being savage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
What
I
about
didn't
you,
ban them or nothing. But now, like, if it's really bad, I'll hide it. But dude, I get trash talk so much. Dude, I get called like a redneck every like 24/7. I get so much trash talk for everything. So I just let it go. Now,
So what did someone say to me the other day? They're like, you talk too much, but then I realized you're Canadian and it makes sense. I was like, what?
That's a good
Wow.
one. That's a good
Excuse
one.
Interesting folk out there with too much time on their hands.
Mhm.
I've never
Hey,
like
but
before.
oh,
Oh, sorry. I was
I
just
was
gonna
just
say.
gonna.
You go first. You go first.
It's funny because they have like the thing is they comment and watch your video and hit even a thumbs down. It's all in reaction to that video.
All engagement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
You know, that's all good. I was just gonna say, if I can remember what I was gonna say here, I'll try to. I was just gonna say, like with all the hate and everything, like it took me a while to get used to it, just because like I wasn't really prepared for all the hate to come in,
Mm.
and then like when it started coming in, I was like, bruh. But after a while, I realized that it was just people that don't have nothing better to do.
I've been prepared because I've seen what they've done to you. I've seen what they've done to other reactors that I watch, and it's just silly things. They nitpick at every little thing. So I've been prepared
Yeah.
for it. So far, the only bad comment was kind of good. I don't know how to take it. They said, "I don't know why I like you. You seem so cold."
What?
I remember seeing that on your
Oh,
server.
what?
Yeah, I remember seeing that comment. I was like, well, how what do you do with that? Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they don't like there's no course in like these are the feelings you're gonna experience as a content creator.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, well, it's even like this, it's like when Trev and I first started talking, like we were basically like, hey man, I don't know anybody that does this. So like if you just like want to chat, just like let me know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know anyone else that does this. I don't know anyone else that feels the things I feel, experiences the things I feel. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool to
Right.
have like people to talk to. That's why it's kind of cool to like build a relationship, like kind of like what we're doing right now, like with a bunch of reactors and like everything like
Yeah.
that. Because like everybody's in different stages of their YouTube career, so it's like
Mhm.
it's fun to like just talk about it and share. Like,
For me, I think I come across maybe what they were saying is cold because I am such an introvert. It's hard to, really let myself out there more, if that makes sense.
I gotcha.
So I
Yeah.
kind of keep the wall up,
I'm only introverted in real life, not on camera.
It's funny how it's like a hat. You put on your performance hat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Also, what's up, Bonnie Bird? I see you in here.
I will
Lonnie
say
Bird-
though, like one thing like I'm pretty proud of is that I feel like I'm pretty true to who I am, like on camera.
Mhm.
Like I try to be that way. Like when I do stream, I'm not like, if I stream for a long period of time, I don't like get in the mood where I'm like not real. Like anybody that has watched my YouTube channel and then met me has said that I was like the same person, which makes
Yeah,
me
he's
feel
not.
good.
No, I'm kidding.
Have you guys
No,
met
he's-
many people
yeah.
from your viewers or comments or anything?
Like in real life, or
Yeah.
I'm guessing no, not yet. Not
Yeah,
for me. At least.
I have, but it's people that's like it's like locals that just watch my videos that I didn't know before.
Nice.
And then I'll talk to them and be like, oh, okay.
How'd they find you?
I used to share my videos on Facebook, and then they'll just find me like randomly.
They stalk you.
Yeah. But
Scott, Sherry, you guys ever had that?
No.
Not yet.
No. It's a weird thing.
oh, I've had local people, like local musicians, want me to play their music, and it's pretty cool. But sometimes it's like I don't really know, you know. What I mean?
I don't know
Like-
you or your band or music was
yeah,
about.
yeah. It's like I don't know, but
Give me a demo.
It's tough, man. Like I appreciate y'all. Like I've thrown my friends like T York and Otis and Sid. I think I saw Sid in the comments earlier.
yeah.
I've thrown them to like to you guys to react to and this and that. But like same thing, man. It's like that's a chance too. Because like if you like it, you don't like it, whatever. But if all of a sudden one of these guys comes out as like a total asshole or something, like man, I pass that around to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a weird world.
Yeah.
Weird time.
Yeah, it is. But it is cool. I started like getting like people messaging, a lot of people messaging me wanting me to promote their music, and I think that's pretty cool. Like, and people wanting to even some people even offering to pay and things like that. And of course, I haven't done anything like that yet, but that would be cool to like dabble in the future.
Right,
You know, as
right.
like
Yeah.
music promotion and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Depending
then
on
for
who it is.
us in our earlier stages, I guess in our reactions, we see what you're going through, and it's like, oh, look at that. Maybe one day we'll be coming
You
across
see,
that.
you see each person's
And that's
individual
cool,
experience.
you
Yeah, what can happen.
Yeah, right this second, it's kind of funny. Like right this second, I'm following Jesse, and I feel like y'all are like kind of following me a little bit,
Right?
with some stuff. But
You're
yeah,
my wingman.
yeah. But
if I can help with anything, man,
Trev was saying,
rely
I
on
follow
y'all too.
a reactor that does that a lot. Another Canadian that Jess talked to one night, or one day, whatever. But he does that. He promotes a lot of like smaller bands, and some of them actually have like paid him a few dollars here and there to react to their stuff, which is cool. But he likes to promote the smaller bands. He's actually the same guy that told me to tell y'all Dimash and all the other ones. So I mean, he's pretty wise with that. But
Yeah,
but
Dimash was
Dimash was
gem,
the
that's
golden
for sure.
ticket for all of us.
I was gonna say pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dimash is good.
He's
Dimash
good.
is
He's
an
just
animal,
good.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's a tank.
It's so funny because when I did my first Angelina Jordan reaction, I'll never forget one of my first comments, somebody said, "Oh boy, you're about to be bombarded by all the angels," and I was like,
That's
"Oh, I
true.
know,
Yeah.
I know,
It's
I've heard,"
true.
and he wasn't kidding. I got
got
hundreds of
those comments before. I was like, oh, it's like with Dimash. It's like, oh, get ready for the Dimash fans.
Here they
I'm like,
come.
what? Oh,
Mhm.
boom. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
They've all
Hello.
been really, really nice. Though.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
Oh,
of
yeah.
his
Sure.
fans,
Oh, yeah.
Gabriel Petrie's, they've all been super, super nice.
Well, it's interesting because between two different people on one of my Angelina Jordan reactions, one person basically gave me a biography about her, which is really cool. All this information I didn't know. But then somebody else sent me links to like her entire like video catalog on YouTube and like had like sub playlists and everything. And she's like, hey, anybody that doesn't know much about her, here are links to these playlists I made if you want to check her out. Like that's actually really useful.
It's so
Yeah.
cool, right?
One thing I noticed about comments, I'm like, I get it. Maybe they don't understand YouTube, but every time people want to leave a comment, then they put the link for the video and it gets blocked for me because I have the links blocked because I can't trust them links. I don't know if it's actually
Yeah, I
a
haven't
virus
clicked on
or
any of my
that.
comments yet for that very reason.
I check them out. I
Yeah.
check them out my own time. I'm like, okay, I just look up this song, look up that song,
Yeah.
But
Jay,
so
I
cool to
appreciate
see
you in
that.
the chat. Hit that like button. Save
Hit
us
that like
starving.
button.
But I will say,
Yeah.
I want to trust the links are not.
Well,
gonna be,
I
people
think they're all
trolling or anything. They're
mostly
trying to
good
be
intention.
helpful.
I'm not saying they are,
Yeah.
but it's like to pass that to actually your comments that view on the video,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
isn't bad, but like you just never know.
You
Yeah,
never know.
That's true.
All it takes is like, you get one video that pops, you do like 300,000 and someone impersonates you a little bit and they start posting links or
Oh,
That is a
speaking
good
of that,
point.
you know how many times I've got a comment by a fake Trev That's what I
Yeah,
call
I've
them.
had that like a lot.
I'm like, dude, it's
Me
like
yet.
you want a giveaway, and it says TrevReacts something. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah, I've had that a lot.
So
Yeah.
funny. I haven't seen any of that on my channel, and if it's been out there, I apologize, everyone. Just on
It
Facebook,
probably happens. It probably happens.
probably happens. Just
Because
on Facebook.
like you can't go through like, and realistically, you can skim your comments and read as much as possible, but in reality, you can't sit there all day and read it because if you get 300-400 comments,
It's almost
Dude, low
impossible.
key, like low
Yeah,
key,
it's
those
ridiculous.
bots
It's
are
crazy.
kind of sort of cool because they add engagement.
That is true. That's a good point.
Like that'd
You
be
haven't
like,
been bit by them yet.
dude,
I
that,
lost
Yeah,
500 subs in like 12 hours. once.
reactors,
Oh, dang.
or when they refuse to do artists because they're not big enough. And I have came across that when I was just watching reactions. There was one YouTuber I really liked his 21 Pilots reactions. I joined his Discord. He hadn't done any for a while, and he had a really big channel going. And I commented, I was like, "When are you going to do any more 21 Pilots?" And one of his mods replied. He didn't even join the chat. He wasn't even anywhere around. And the mod replied, "Oh well, while he likes 21 Pilots, he won't be doing any more because of the they're not. I guess they're not getting enough views." But what's funny
yeah.
is when you look at his channel, one of his reactions has over 1 million views for 21.
Wow.
But it's
not
still
enough views at 1 million. Okay.
If you want to talk
Sounds-
business though, like I'll do a 21 Pilots video with 900 views that converts more Patreons than TV series that did 180,000 and paid me nothing and nobody converted. So if you want to
Right.
talk business, 21 Pilots is still the better option.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
I don't know. You guys
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
I think
I need all the guru tips for Patreon. I started a Patreon and it's okay right this second, but I gotta.
yeah, everybody go sub to Trev's Patreon.
Yeah.
don't overcommit and just be transparent. Like you know what I mean? Like if you are humming and hawing about doing a video and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do videos tonight, keep that to yourself because you'll stress yourself out and then you'll talk yourself out of doing a reaction and then you got to come back to it tomorrow first thing before work and it becomes a whole thing. So don't overcommit and just give the people what they want, man. They'll let you know. They're there for you. Like they're there to support you.
Yeah.
And they're they're trading you a currency for your energy. So like they'll let you know what kind of energy they want, right?
Yeah.
Would recommend though.
I like that expression actually.
The wise words.
Yeah, I like that expression.
They're not my words. I borrowed them from someone, but yeah,
No,
I like.
still, I mean,
It's still a really
good.
cool expression, exchanging currency for energy. I never heard anybody use that before. It's actually an interesting way to phrase it.
Well, same thing to
that
like.
makes sense.
Nobody teaches us how to like go into something like this and again like, deal with it. Like I never took a high school course or like a audio book and what it was going to be like, right? So I don't know.
Trev was my teacher. I gotta admit it. Not lie.
All of you are my teachers collectively. So
no, it's fun, man.
Appreciate it.
Now he's beating me on subs. It's a race. I watch out. No, I'm messing.
You guys got any?
It's all good.
Does everyone have a musical background or like influences or anything?
I mean, the closest thing I
both.
have music background is my stepdad was in a band. He played a lot of 80s, no, like 60s to early or like 2000s rock. He did covers of, and I listened to that all the time when I was a kid. It's the only, and I tried to get into it, dabble into it, but my brain just can't hold the knowledge essentially to playing the instruments and whatnot. But
I got you.
no, music
I
is great.
I wanted to buy a keyboard just right now, get other priorities. But I actually been wanting to do that for a couple of years. I'd love to learn how to play it, but
You should.
that's
It's
like I said, as priorities. I don't even have a couch right now. So
maybe get the couch first.
Start with that first.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you can sleep on the keyboard. You can lay down, sit down on the keyboard.
Yeah, I mean, comfortable. But
Get a
good. I mean,
sturdy
it is
stand. Get a
possible.
sturdy
Those
stand.
fuzzy cases on the inside are nice and soft.
You can sleep. You get the little piano, chair or whatever, and you put it against the wall.
Oh, those are so they got some
There you go.
cushioning. Yeah.
There you go.
Line can fold them up. Yeah.
And Trev, you play bass, right?
Yeah, I play bass, piano, guitar, and drums. But bass and
Yeah, you
drums
do it
is
all.
the two I'm best at.
Jack
Oh,
of all
okay.
trades.
Percussion usually goes hand in hand. Those two seem to be once you kind of figure out rhythm, it's like okay, kind of play back and forth, and you'll always have a job, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like I think later down the road, not right now, anytime soon, probably. I really do want to push into some kind of learning on the instrument. I just got to find a simple one to learn, I guess.
I tried playing piano growing up, but I really couldn't get the hang of it. But I ended up playing flute for 7 years between middle school and high school. But
Nice.
I've been around music my entire life. Like it's weird because my father's side of the family, I don't know if there's much musical background there, but my mother's somebody can either sing, play an instrument, or both. So apparently all my musical talent came from my mother's side of the family, but I'm grateful for it. I mean, it's
That's all right.
it's a large part of what makes me who I am and why I love music so much. So
yeah,
grateful for it.
I've always wanted to get good at like producing and stuff like that. I've always thought that'd be cool. I've never actually took the dive into it, but that'd be cool to like be able to like
producing is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun to like even just like I love like hip hop beats and things like that. That'd be sick to be able to make like a sick hip hop beat.
That would be
that'd be fun. So that's something I've considered.
I have a question. I know y'all haven't heard Eric's song yet, but I have a question that I've been curious. I was wanting to ask him after I listened to it. Did you mix all the music to it too and everything to your song?
Did you do the whole thing yourself, all the production and everything, Eric? He's gonna send it to me. I want to hear it.
Ableton. Yeah,
it was so good. It was really, really good.
Who's using Ableton?
Eric.
Oh, sweet. Ableton's dope. Do you, Trev? Have you talked to Ethan on Instagram?
No,
he's the producer that did all that like T York stuff and the Otis stuff.
No.
Because he would help you out with anything you wanted. He uses like Fruity Loops, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have Fruity Loops actually.
Yeah,
Fruity Loops.
I think that's what he uses.
I like FL over Ableton. I mean, it's just a personal preference, but
I've never used any of them.
I've heard of Ableton and Fruit Loops, but I've never used any of them.
What do you use, Jesse? When you
I have Cubase right now, which is buddy mine's got like the pro version. He can have like 5 logins, so he has it and I have it, and then that way when I have issues, he can help me. Or like if he needs something worked on and he's busy, then I can help him, vice versa.
Yeah,
it's kind of neat. But yeah, I do everything on there, and then I got like you got to get like plugins because they don't have like analog equipment anymore, so you got to get all the plugins. So I also have Slate Digital, it's called, and they just have like emulators of like old vintage equipment and stuff, and yeah, it works pretty good.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's not for like beats, it's like for performances and recording and stuff, but yeah, it's neat, man.
Yeah, I think that'd be funny. The country guy making fire beats, cooking up the fire beats.
Make them bussing.
Yeah, make some bussing beats. Some bussing.
At least like when you're looking for the sizzle in the pan, you know what's gonna do it. It makes you move. It's gonna make
yeah.
Just catching up on chat here. Oh yeah, music with Ableton. Now I see it. Elizabeth, yeah, Fruity Loops. It's called Fruity Loops, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, I like that. I personally like FL's interface. It's just like sleek compared to Ableton's not bad. I was trying to practice piano on Ableton, and the live stuff is I've never used FL too much, but I just like the look of it. No, Ableton's pretty easy to understand for live equipment.
Yeah. Honestly, from what I've heard, I think it just like primarily matters like whatever's most comfortable for you, because like there's people that's successful using like whatever DAW they want to. Like I've seen some people be like, oh, who was it, like Millennium, like he was like, oh, Ableton, I had to switch to Ableton. Like there's like a classic meme where he's like, I seen something on Ableton and I switched the next day. Have you ever seen that meme? Anyways, like there's some people that's like that, and then there's some people that's like good with everything, because like I've watched videos on it, but I've just never attempted to do it myself. Like I like watching those YouTube channels where they remake a song or like remake a beat. Like I like watching those. But that's something I've always like thought. Oh,
so a remix.
Well, it's kind of like a remake. Like they 100%. Like it's exactly the same as the song. It's just like they're recreating it. You know what I mean?
So they'll be like, we're gonna take this 808 pattern and it's actually swung 20%, so we're gonna play it on quarter notes and it's gonna sound like this.
Yeah. It's like they try to recreate the song as accurately as possible. and it's just it's kind of cool to watch those.
Yeah. See, I think I only dabbled a little into producing, nothing like major. I use samples essentially, and that's just a lot of fun by itself.
Mm-hmm. I don't have anything I can show you guys right now. Nah, we don't need to listen to music today. A buddy of mine has me mixing an EP, and it starts rolling out next month. So there will be new music coming that I've produced, quote unquote, but yeah, I'll get y'all to react to it when it comes out.
Well, there's a question for you, Jesse.
Yeah. What exactly is
Elizabeth.
808?
An 808? An 808 is like I'm not super proficient in it either, but it's a synthesized kick drum. So when you listen to like EDM music or anything, and it's that like way down at the bottom, that's an 808. And they use it in place of like an actual kick drum or a bass drum. And you can add pitch to it too, so it can actually have like synthesized like you can follow like a bass line, but it's still like an impact more than anything. Yeah, it's just a version of that. It's called an 808.
Yep.
Not everyone jumping at once.
I was just gonna say, like, when I don't know if it was a live stream you did, Trev, or if it was one of your reactions you did, but you mentioned 808 as part of the live stream, and for some reason I got interested in it, and so I went on Google and I actually typed in 808, bass, and it's actually the name actually comes apparently because it's Roland is the name of the synthesizer company, and they actually made a model 808 synthesizer, and that's what it had on it. That's what created the sound.
Right.
So
cool. Now it's just massively used.
Now it's called 808.
So much music.
Yeah. Sure is. 808s is in country now.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I feel like
I'm hearing it in songs that I wouldn't expect to hear it in, but I don't know. That seems kind of weird for me to say it that way because I don't know what that actually if there's a genre or type of song you should expect to hear it in.
808 music.
So I don't exactly know if that makes any sense, but I don't know. I've heard songs before. I'm like, that's an 808. What's an 808 doing in this song? But it's not necessarily genre or song specific. So I mean, wherever the artist felt they need to put it in there,
wherever it feels right,
wherever it worked.
I feel like 808s and synth bass is like so, or like if you're a bassist now, coming from a bass player, like if I was like really trying to be like a touring musician or something, you pretty much have to know how to play synth bass because so many people have synth bass. Like a lot of like pop artists, for example, that you have to play the synth bass and the normal bass. So it's kind of crazy.
Well, it's interesting because not only do we have such a short attention span now, but we expect everything to be so perfect, beyond what a bass guitar could do. You know what I mean? Bass guitar is limited to who is holding it, like how new are the strings, how much is it vibrating, like what microphone did you record it with? Like there's so many obstacles in the way. Whereas when you have synthesized sounds, it's just ones and zeros, man. Like it's never ending. So like, how am I supposed to be a regular rock band with all acoustic instruments or analog instruments and compete with a pop band that has a fake drummer and a fake bass player? Like sonically, it's just so different. So now, rock and everyone has to start including big distorted bass lines and synthesizers and all kinds of stuff. And it's cool because now you get creativity around that stuff.
Right.
But it's just like it's ever evolving, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's funny how like when you hear somebody that doesn't use all that stuff, you're like, man, they got like that classic nostalgia vibe.
The
and
classic,
it's like, dude,
the classic sound.
Yeah.
Like Buddy with the mutton chops we watched when we were reacting.
Oh yeah.
Sabaton
that was
something like that.
really
Sabaton. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, Sabaton?
Cool. I was thinking Blackberry Smoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Blackberry.
Blues. Yeah, that guy.
As soon as I heard that song, I went on Spotify, looked him up. I was like, oh yeah, and it's like, I like this.
I immediately pulled their YouTube channel and I'm on Spotify. Like, yep, I want to hear more of this. That was really good.
Yeah, I agree, Elizabeth. I think that top misses everything really good. Their drum beats are always bussing. Josh is bussing.
Speaking of bussing, T York dropped a new song. If anyone wants to react to a buddy of mine.
Oh really?
It's like a ballad, yeah. He's a rapper, so it's like gonna be bar heavy. But he just dropped a new one. But would love the support.
Okay. What's it called?
I'll grab it and I'll throw it in the chat here.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Hannah said, "Don't trust a song that's flawless."
Don't trust the perfect person. Don't trust the
Yeah.
song that's flawless.
Uh,
So stay in your lane, boy. Lane, boy.
You go where I want to.
Come on now. Come on now.
yeah.
We're the only ones that know it, Jesse. They don't know.
Y'all call yourselves click members. Come on.
Okay, it's only my 3rd day out here. I'm just kidding. No, I still I don't
Hey,
have
it's been
I,
like a 2-month break. Okay, give me some slack. I'm getting back into it.
Jay, we appreciate you so much. You have
Yeah,
a great
definitely.
friend.
yeah. You have a good one, Jay.
My
Yep.
friend
Have a good night, Joe.
Take
T.
care.
York's latest single called Troubled Water. It is a ballad. I'd love if y'all could give him some love. There
Love
it
you,
is.
Jesse. Sorry.
Is it letting you put the link in?
No, it is not.
Here, let
Put
me
it in.
can a mod put a link?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Should
Here,
be.
here, top, and
Yeah.
I'll make you mod real quick.
Top. Yep. Let's make that above my nose.
Did you just say Trev makes everybody mod? If you're cool, I'll make you mod.
If you're cool.
Yeah,
I'm like talking.
It's like 50 mods show up. Like, what?
We're actually we're gonna do an acoustic mix of a T York song. Kind of gives me vibes of Lane Boy and a Ren song. The acoustic version of Murderer. It's kind of got that bump 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 bump. It's kind of neat.
That's gonna be sick.
All right, I'm a moderator now.
There you go.
Yeah, we got to get Scott on the 21 Pilots journey.
Yep.
Like
Right.
that's the stage I'm at now. That's the point I'm at now where I've talked to, I think I've talked to you, Jesse, about this, but I've definitely talked to Trev and Sharon, Jeremy. I'm at that moment in my channel where it's like I have this laundry list of artists on my phone and on my PC that I want to put on my channel, and I literally look at it, I'm like, how? It honestly, but it makes me respect all of you that much more for how y'all are able to work new artists into your channel and like figure out how to make it work. Because like I'm already discovering favorites I have, but I know I can't stick with them. Well, I could, but I want to add variety to my channel. So now it's a matter of figuring out who I want to put on there and when, where I want to work them in, that kind
Just
of thing.
waiting for that journey. You know.
You just
No, I'm not. I do plan to do it, and honestly, I probably should start it sooner, like in the next week or two, because I'm gonna have to find a way to work with the artist in anyway. So I might just start it.
Yeah.
No, you do what you do. You know.
just pick a day.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
on Fridays, you do new artists, and
Yeah,
every other
New
Tuesday
Artist
is Russian,
Friday, yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, it's interesting you said that because there was one week where, for whatever reason, I was like, "Hey, Monday is the beginning of the next week, new artist." But I could always change that to another day until I figure out something that works. But no, that's a good idea.
Pick
Yeah.
a schedule. Seems to be the only thing that works because there's no like rhyme or reason other than like you post early in the morning, post consistently. But like everything else, like you just got to keep sticking them to the wall, and they're gonna keep working, right?
Yep.
That's a good point. I appreciate that. But no, I mean that now I have firsthand experience about what all of you talked to me about. They're like, hey, yeah, you're gonna get people recommending stuff. You're gonna find artists you like and want to put on there. Good luck.
The worst part is when you actually go down a rabbit hole and you're like, whoa, I just spaced out for a month because I was listening to this artist.
And see, that's the thing, Jeremy. That's what's already happened with Gabriel Enrique. But I know the same thing's going to happen with Aurora. The same thing will probably happen with Nightwish. So like so many, NF, there's so many artists that want to go down rabbit holes. Like, yes, Scott, there's not enough time. Like, there's not going to be enough time in the day to do that.
That's why you get like, honestly, I go on. This is how I see it, I guess, with a new artist. Like, like a few of their songs right away, get it reacted to, and be like, okay, we're gonna move to a different artist so I can keep variety coming.
That's a good point.
I also get like, y'all have probably experienced this too. I get like, I don't know if I've gotten like burned out, but I get like borderline burned out, and I feel like the only energy I can commit to it is just getting through my requests. And I don't have time to like go and look for new art, or I don't have the energy. We'll say like time is not the factor, but I don't have the energy for it. And sometimes like that's a tough boat to be in too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you get used to it, man. It's all just the fun thing is, man. It's like, and I'm gonna speak for everyone in the chat here. I'm sure none of us are the sole channel you watch.
Yeah.
Other people are posting videos every day too. So
no, that's a fair point, man. But I mean, I have focused primarily on your channels, obviously, because, well, honestly, my channel wouldn't exist without y'all supporting me and believing in me, because I didn't really believe in myself, thinking I could do it. So,
and I wouldn't be here if Trad didn't come in my stream and tell, hey, you should do reaction.
Yeah. I'm trying to recruit all the people.
He's the starter of channels now.
You got like a 10% ownership in everyone, eh?
Yeah,
I agree. Wait, what is this? I don't sign no papers.
and that's one of the awesome things is I can look at y'all's channels and be like, hey, what are you guys reacting to that I might be interested in, and give me ideas for other bands.
It's like this community.
Because I have my
do it
list,
all the
sure, but like I probably would have never heard about The Warning if it wasn't for you, Jesse.
Yeah.
And there are other artists that I've discovered from Trev and Sherry and Jeremy's channel that I'm like, oh, who's that? So you never know who you're going to discover through somebody else. And then, like you said, that's another way to kind of network and just support each other and ask, have engagement to say, hey, where'd you hear about that person? Do you like them?
What? And like on top of that, it's fun to like just shout someone out and just like surprise them a little bit. Like, hey, here's a link to their channel. I found a video on theirs that I want to watch, so I'm gonna react to it, and then I can watch theirs. Like, I don't know, why not?
Yeah, cool. I like that.
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I want to start like one of my goals, like from here on out, is I want to do more stuff like this and do more like collaboration with people and like just get more involved in the reactor community. Like because get to know other reactors of all sizes and just like talk and
help each other relationships, like cultivating relationships and just getting to know each other, helping each other out.
Rising tides rises all boats. Wow, that's hard for me.
I haven't heard that expression in a long time, actually. So.
There you go. Take it.
Good analogy, though.
It is actually.
My friends, I gotta jump off and go hang out with my fiance now.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Jesse. It was awesome.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for coming short notice. It was cool to have you on. I love talking to you, dude. You're very good looking and you're very smart.
I appreciate that. Right back at you. Everyone in the chat, I appreciate y'all.
See you.
Yeah, anytime y'all want to hang out, man, hit me up. We'll go on my channel, your channel, whatever you like.
Yeah.
Okay, peace, everybody.
See you, Jesse.
Yep.
But honestly, if y'all want to, we've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes. We can just call it here if y'all want to. We can do this again sometime. This was fun.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting us. This is awesome.
Shooting the breeze.
Dude, that hour, like, it's funny. We went into this with zero plan, and like it was like filled so easy.
It's like, here we go, we got something, right?
Not even just saying, I'm not gonna it's 9:30, and this hour and a half flew by.
Now we're gonna have a monthly recurring segment of this bunch of reactors come together and talk. There you go.
Eric, I'm gonna, if you're still listening, I am gonna grab your link again and I'll share it on their Discords to them.
Put it in the Discord and tag me in it so I can for sure have the link.
Yeah, I will for sure.
All right.
Yeah. Like I told them, I went ahead and I asked them, I was like, well, after I did the reaction, I mentioned them like, you should put it on Amazon and everything. And then he replied to me in a message that he already has it on Amazon and Spotify. I was like, okay, send me the link, because I went ahead and bought it on my Amazon. So I put it on my playlist. I liked it that much. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, one second. I'm about to spam everybody's link to their channel. I'm just trying to get all the links up right now. I should have been doing that this whole time. My bad.
He's slacking again.
My bad.
No, but yeah, this is a lot of fun. I like this. Awesome. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, it was honestly like it was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, dude, I got the Taco Bell Rumbles, dude. I'm gonna be feeling it the whole.
Taco Bell Rumbles, man.
Now
you said it, they're gonna come back and rumble away.
Okay, that there is Scott. This right here is Jesse. That is Jesse. And y'all can see like the names like in the link. This right here is Sherry. I don't know why I'm putting it 20 times, but just in case.
Yeah, your chat's moving by. Oh wait, that's just you, chat.
Otherwise it doesn't actually spamming it.
And that's Jeremy.
Hey, why am I getting that? Oh wait.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I enjoyed. Thanks.
This was amazing.
Yeah, appreciate it. having me on.
Appreciate
Thank y'all
the
for
invite,
hanging out. It
Trev.
was fun.
Yeah,
And,
thank you, Trev, for putting this together.
No problem. It was
Definitely.
fun, and thank y'all for coming. A spur of the moment. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? That'd be fun to have everybody on. And
Man, fun to have
Hey,
everybody.
honestly,
Here we are.
that's the best part of it.
Talked
is
about
like,
this
it
for
was,
weeks, and here we are.
It was so impromptu. Like I even sent a message to Trev. I was like, "Hey, we've been talking about this for a while. And look at what's about to happen.
Yep.
This is awesome. So
Mhm.
we're gonna make it happen.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good
Night,
night,
everybody.
everybody.
Thanks for coming.